Yeah, they could have done it in a better way. So if I was creative, I'll end on this note. I would have had Fatu pin Jey Uso. Um, just because Fatu needs more spotlight, and he should seem like the enforcer and a formidable foe. Or it should have been Fatu pinning Roman. Having Solo pin Reigns was just off to me, and then the whole pivot to we're gonna put Jay on the shelf. I'm like, no, you're not. You're not gonna put Jay on the shelf. He's way too over to get put on the shelf, so that's not happening. Where's Sammy? Oh, there's Sammy. And that's when the formula came into play. And yeah, I gave this match a C plus at best, and I gave it a C plus for basically one reason. It was fun to see the Usos together, even if they lacked energy in their execution. It was just fun to see, and it was fun to see Roman come out with that envy and that greed to want to be OTC again. He has not humbled himself at all.
No,
So
no, he really
C
hasn't.
C plus.
Yeah, and I went a little lower. I want to see. Um,
I could see it.
I have all the same points. I guess was slightly less excited than you about it. um,
Okay, yeah,
I do think that based on also what happened after, where Sammy was going to attack, who was in the middle of the ring? Was it Solo?
yeah,
When they
yep,
collided, and
yep,
like Roman was going for Superman punch, and he's going for Psycho knee or something. Um,
yep.
so they collided, and there's probably tension now. You saw Jimmy yelling at Sammy about it. Roman's probably just gonna be like, "You hit me, man. You're not blood." Like,
Oh yeah,
um,
and his face too. He was like, what is going on? Everything's falling apart in my life. And
yeah,
I'm like, well, dude, humble yourself. These people are trying to help you. And you should be a face at this point. But he's still walking it back with that greed and that envy. And maybe that will be the downfall as we head towards WrestleMania of Roman Reigns, which has always been his character flaw as a gimmick.
hmm
Him as the tribal chief never being able to see the forest from the trees and what's actually guiding his victory. He
yeah,
can't humble himself. And so maybe as a character, if they really want to push him as a face and maintain his momentum, you shouldn't have Solo pin him, and he should be a little bit more humble. And it should be I want to see more backslapping at this point. I watched Reigns for 2 years be a dickhead.
right.
you know?
Yeah, and we'll see. Like, if Paul Heyman returns, and maybe he helps humble Roman or does something to get them
That'll be good.
collected. Like on the same page by the time Survivor Series happens.